swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Texas Tech Red Raiders, Jones AT&T Stadium in Lubbock, Texas. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on a team from the Big 12, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Well, you don't see this every day. They're lining up for an onside kick on the opening kickoff. Few anxious moments there with the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball.
Well, I give them a lot of credit for having guts. You normally don't see onside kicks until the very end of the game. Here we are in the first quarter, and they tried one, but it didn't work. So their defense now has to come out here and bail them out.
Throws to the wideout. Working on the right. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one? From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Defense showing blitz here. The pull and throw off the RPO. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Gets it out quickly. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
And you will always remember your first, and how about that? Breaking on the football, getting an INT, the first INT. Keep the football, brother. The first of many big-time plays for this guy.
They'll run it from the gun. Finds a little bit of room, picks up 4 out to the 13. The Red Raiders come to the line in the hurry-up.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Wide receiver comes in motion. The offense changing the play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Rolling, throwing, looking right. He's got it along the sideline. Ball down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Quick completion on the out. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
And the Red Raiders have it with a 1st and 10. The quick out. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
And that's a really good example of why offensive coordinators script plays. You know the down and distance, and you know which routes can get you to the stick. So there's no wasted time. That coordinator got the play in early to his quarterback, knowing that his players are going to be able to execute.
That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Pulls and fires complete. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
They'll try to run for it. He's not even going to make it back to the line of scrimmage as the defense gets big-time penetration. On On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Moving toward the end zone, and football! Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Looking for a gap. It's Akbar. Trying to get him a little breathing room, and they're still suffocating in their own end.
Defense is totally ready in this situation, too, because of the field position with the offense backed up. They know they're going to try and run the ball, buy themselves some real estate, but they ain't having it. Lots of bodies in the box, close to the line of scrimmage, and they generate a TFL.
Just tried to march their way forward out of the gun and still couldn't find any room to run.
Yeah, on offense, this is a tough place to run the football. Back in your own end, the defense is expecting you to do it, and that's why they're loading the box. This is a great opportunity to take a shot down the sideline to your best wide receiver in a one-on-one situation.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. The Hurricanes will punt this one away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on fourth down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but Jesse...
Hits him in stride inside the 10. Touchdown, Red Raider. Once he got some room, it was over.
I know it's early this year, but it's obvious this guy is a focal point in this offense. After having 2 touchdowns in his first game, he gets on the board here. Doesn't matter where he lines up, they find ways to get him the football, and defenses just have not been able to figure him out.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he's not going to take the touchback. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down and nothing doing there.
I want to make sure I know where the playmakers are. And I can't let guys like this guy slip out of the backfield and make big plays against me. Good job being aware.
Oh, he's got some space.
And I know it's not a first down, but I still like the way they ran the football here. Just try to make the next third down manageable. Try to get it where it's not as predictable. I think the offense did a really good job being smart there, taking what the defense gave them.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. They were unfazed by that earlier fourth down failure and will try for a second time in this one. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. He was thinking big return, didn't get that, but boy, did he give his offense an opportunity at the 31. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Quick strike complete. Smashes ahead. They bring him down, but he's got a first and goal from the 10.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing at running backs, you got to make it easy. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
Looking downfield on first down. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Touchdown, Red Raider! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
He's going to take a chance from midway in his end zone. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. On the move, it's Akbar. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Canes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Now the play fake. Fires left. A strike downfield. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Trying to set up the screen. Turning it on. They've got him now. He almost picked up that first down on the screen. That's the end of the period, and it's Texas Tech holding the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. Trying to pick it up on the ground. And he needed 1 yard, and he didn't get it. The defense won the battle up front. On 4th down, trying to find his man. He's got it, 1st down and more. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Canes.
And man, that play looked a little bit too easy. 4th down, big situation. You got to get up on these receivers and make it difficult. He gets the football right away, gets all the way to the end zone for the touchdown.
And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Maddox. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Picks up the first down. And he put his foot in the ground and turned it upfield and turned it into a big play. Great decision to keep it. The Red Raiders, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Wants to throw on first down. Throwing on the run. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off.
And you wonder if that interception is going to bring this guy back down to reality a little bit. He was lights out early in this game. Everything he was throwing was right on the money, and that might have been a decision where he got a little bit greedy, and David, the defense made him pay.
And this defense has seen it time and time. They've been throwing the football, having success. Nice job adjusting, breaking on the football, making a play. They needed to break serve. They needed something to happen to go their way to kind of mess this guy's rhythm up. That might be the starter.
Running back searching for a hole. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. And the Hurricanes racing to the line in the hurry-up. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32.
And just went with something very easy, very reliable. Flip it forward. Let your receiver do the rest. I only got to get a few yards. Nice job. Nice execution. First down.
And the Canes getting set on 1st and 10. The give to the back. Fighting off the defender. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. The big pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Trying play action. Unloads to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Flynn. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. And the Canes are rolling down the field. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Here's a heat. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball.
And I like the job by this defense. Seeing the play action, reading it, reacting to run, then you got to convert to a pass rush. They do a really good job of it. Get to the quarterback and hit him as he's throwing the football.
Get it out on the screen. Breaks into the open.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous, if you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
Yeah, not enough movement up front. You got to be a little bit more physical with this offense, but now it's 4th and 1. Another opportunity. You go for it there, you pick up some yardage. Now you made it a little bit short. Now this offense has really got to get physical.
Trying to keep this drive alive. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Hurricanes pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
This coaching staff was trying to identify playmakers on offense early this year. How about the start of the season this guy has had? Scored in their first game. He scored early in this one. Defenses up to this point don't have any answers for this guy.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Rice is going to enjoy the trip back to Houston after a rock-solid performance. And you take care of business on the road and you stack wins there at home, and suddenly it's quite the resume. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down.
Ooh, and that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make him miss that time, but if I'm on offense, I'm going back to that play later.
And the Red Raiders want to move quickly.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
A lot of urgency for this offense. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. And now on second down for this offense. They'll leave it with him. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Got to get everybody on the same page in a hurry. Motion from the wideout. On third and short, they keep it on the ground here. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Fires to the big fella. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you even start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
The Red Raiders line up, trying to move the sticks on third and short. He might want another play. They'll go to the air on third and short. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
Well, the defense finally has figured it out. That was critical for their confidence because they had been scored on earlier. They had given up a ton of yards. I think they understood the gravity of the situation. 3rd down, that was critical for them to get off the field, build momentum, build some confidence. Nice job that time by the defense.
They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. The throw to the outside is complete. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Trying the left side. There he goes. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
To the air on 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Akbar. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Oh, they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. The play action fake. Bring in the heat. Got the quick pass. Touchdown, Miami! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Maddox. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Looking to throw on 1st down. On the move to the right and looking for a big one.
And it's funny, right before that play, I'm thinking to myself, I wonder if this offense is just going to play conservative here with the field position, the fact they haven't scored a ton of points so far in this game, and just run the ball and take it into halftime. No, they're being aggressive, and not just that, they're taking deep shots.
Fires one high and deep. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down.
Well, this quarterback has really found a nice rhythm early, and he's in firm control and command of everything that's happening. They've had 2 drives, they've scored 2 touchdowns, and here on their 3rd possession, he still wants to take shots. That one obviously falls incomplete, but if you're him, I would keep spinning the beam.
Quarterback making adjustments. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Quickly complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. One more snap coming before halftime. Wants to go up top on 1st down. They'll run the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. They'll come out and take a knee, and that should send us to halftime. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. The Canes will line up to kick off and start the 2nd half. Coming out with it, it's Maddox. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on first down. Under fire. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They have been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
This one's complete. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. And the Red Raiders come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll run play action. Fires to the right. Got him downfield.
You hate giving up that play if you're the DB on this one because you're playing man coverage. You're trying to defend a slant route. You've taken the inside away. That's where your leverage is. You'll allow anything to happen to the outside. You're trying to...
Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down. The Red Raiders in the hurry-up. Looking downfield on first down. Extending the play. He's got his man. Headed to the end zone. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, first and goal. And the Red Raiders started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Barges ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Red Raider.
Well, I know it's early this season, but it's obvious already. This guy is a major weapon in this offense. Had 2 touchdowns in his first game. He's now on the board right now. What a difference maker and a playmaker he's going to be this season for this offense.
They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
Well, great job by the hands team receiving there. They're able to spot the kick, fall on it, make sure they keep possession, secure it. Nice job.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Hand off from the shotgun. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever. 3rd and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running. So nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a 3rd down opportunity that's in their favor.
Yeah, that's what my old college coach used to call red snooping. A little QB sneak. Just get it, tuck your head down, drive those legs, get the first.
Fakes the grab on the left. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game. But when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that last play how dangerous he is after the catch.
In the last couple of weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust him. Getting the ball to different wide receivers. He's really in a good groove the last couple games.
Fires to the tight end. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks.
And 3rd down is money down. I got to have guys that come up big and really nice job of understanding where I'm out on the field to make sure I keep that foot in bounds and get the big first down.
Quick spin on the ride. Turning it on. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him. Second guy finally did. And the Hurricanes kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Bringing it back. The 40. He's at the 30. The 10. And it's going to be a pick six. Touchdown, Red Raider. It is one thing to come up with the interception. No, don't stop there. Turn it into a score.
Make a big play and don't be content. That's right. Go out and make an even bigger play. And he does it. He makes the pick and then takes it all the way back to the house. Looked like a wide receiver, for goodness sakes. Turning on the Jets, making the big play.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They're down by a touchdown, but hoping to dial up some plays and pull even in what's turning out to be a really good football game. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17.
Hey, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. The Red Raider crowd rising to the occasion to help its defense on third down. Fires to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's going for the big play. Makes the grab. He's got a first down. And the explosiveness, the big gainer, gets it to the 49-yard line.
And that's a play the defense has got to be able to make, guys, right there on fourth down. You're in the third quarter, second half. You're playing at home, and it's a close game. You've got a huge opportunity to seize momentum. And you just get the feeling that
it's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Got room on the return. Ripping through the defense. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way. Going the other way, and he's got room. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Red Raiders headed quickly to the line. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Picked up some yardage on the ground. Now here comes second down.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
He's got the back in the middle. Brings into the open. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
nice job by the receiver on the back end there, too. He sees his quarterback on the run moving. He just works to get himself open to give his guy a place to throw the football. They're able to connect, and they keep the drive going.
He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage.
You know, it's difficult for QBs sometimes when you're throwing to your running backs because they're not receivers. You really got to be perfect with the ball placement. You got to make that a catchable throw. A little bit too tough for the RB on that.
Right on target this time. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it first and goal from the one. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. A first down run in the red zone. And this was just a low man wins battle right on the doorstep of the goal line, and the defense comes up with the stop. And the D deny them on second and goal. Tries again to get it in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. Ready to try the point after.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
Now they'll try to get another possession with an onside kick. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch. blitz at the line. Shakes off the defender. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Looking for a crease. It's Akbar. There he goes. They make the tackle, but not before he finishes off this third period with a big play. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them.
Miami, 21.
They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. They'll try the run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Man, what you talk about on defense is speed, is penetration, getting in the backfield, making something happen. And you can tell they got him there so quick. The offense couldn't recover, couldn't do anything with him. Nice job getting the tackle for loss.
Throws to the wideout. Trying to find the end zone. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? They'll try to blast their way in. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Canes want to pick up the tempo. Back to pass. Dances away. And it's a touchdown. It is also a play in which there is a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. 2-point conversion attempt is on the way. Snap in the shotgun. He's got it, had just enough room on the sideline to get the 2. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. They'll try to follow that last touchdown with an onside kick. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it. To start for this offense. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Might be calling a hot route. On third down, he drops the throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. It's complete on the right side. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
Man, did the defense need the stop. Great job getting the third down stop. They needed to force a punt. They got to get their offense the football back so they have a chance in this football game. Really nice execution by this defense.
That was such a risky call. With the lead late in the game, to go for it on fourth down, that could have been disaster if they don't get it. But with the conversion, now the question, is that enough to ice this thing and win the game?
And this offense not only has a chance to extend the lead, but they can also drain that clock. They'll try to get it in with the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long cover. Back's going for the goal line. Driving its way all the way down to the 3-yard line.
And down here near the goal line, you've got to be physical. And this guy's proven it today, Palmer. They've given it to him. He's put it in the end zone twice already. I'm going to keep featuring him.
So you know the defense is going to be keying him too, right? Because
Touchdown, Red Raider! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a two-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up. But getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
Ball skips out of bounds, penalty flag flies, and the onside kick is unsuccessful. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Unloads it downfield. Nearly another interception. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Defense playing a bail technique. Touch pass on the line. Just a 1-yard gain lead from with 3rd and 9. And the Canes want to crank their tempo. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection.
Obviously, they fail on that 4th down, but because there's still time on the clock, this game's not over. Who on defense right now can step up and make a big play and get the ball back to the offense?
Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it up to 34. Line gets set, first down.
I know exactly what I have to do here. Defensively, we got to get the stop. So
he'll take a shot. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
Well, on that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already hooked up for 2 touchdowns in the game. If I'm him, I'm thinking the same thing. Even when he's covered, he's open. He's shown the ability to climb the ladder and make contested catches, so I don't mind him taking another shot there.
And the Red Raiders have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Got his man quickly. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11.
Well, this defense has given up some big plays in this game so far, but they've got a lot of talent on that side of the football. Someone has to step up here, make a play, get a stop, and put their team in a position to win.
Makes the grab, and he will score. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
I gotta say, the mental toughness that this team is showing early this season is real impressive. And going down the field and scoring on that last...
The fake, and he wants to throw. And they're able to get him down. After scoring that touchdown, they'll try to get it right back with an onside kick. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Oh, they're after him. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And it's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after.
He lets it fly. Touchdown, Canes. They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 Points waiting on them.
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. UAB just wrapped up 4 quarters worth of dominance on its way to a never-in-doubt victory, and that's really the standard there in Birmingham. They'll enjoy this one all week. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. The Red Raiders moving quickly to the line. He'll set up to throw. Steps away. Looking for the score. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They'd really rather not have to settle for 3. It's 3rd and goal from the 6. From the gun, wants to pass. It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open.
After that incompletion, it's now 4th and short in the red zone. Decision time if you're the head coach. You just take the field goal, or do you keep your offense on the field looking to get 6?
Here's the snap, looking to throw. That's a fly. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. He wants a big play here late. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on 1st down.
This offense isn't calling the dogs off in this game. We're here late. They're still taking shots, and a big reason why is how good this quarterback has been all game long. 4 touchdown passes. He's reading the defense.
He smashes his way through again. And he's brought down after a nice gain. It's a 1st down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And that'll be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter on 1st down, but 2nd down's coming up.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got...
He's loose on the left. He goes out of bounds. Big pickup on the play. It'll look nice in the stats column, but probably not enough to make a difference in the game. They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. He wants it all. Grabbed in the end zone for a touchdown, and there's still a hill to climb, but they are still fighting, staggering, stumbling, but still upright and not finished yet.
If we had any chance to make this happen, we had to score with a little bit of time on the clock. Now we need a miracle. Now we need to kick the onside, get an onside kick, and somehow, some way, make a big play.
And they did tack on the extra point. Just under 30 seconds left, so they've got a chance if they can get this onside kick. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. These onside kicks are nearly impossible anyway, but you have to at least give them a chance by getting the ball 10 yards. They'll take the penalty and take over with the lead. They'll go to the ground. Oh, he's got some space. They'll make the stop, but that 1st down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. Defense will use a timeout. 22 seconds remaining in the game. They're going to ride this running back. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Timeout is called by the defense. 19 ticks remaining. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They go to the ground. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. And the Red Raiders will hustle to the line. They'll try to power it in. And he crosses the goal line for the late touchdown, and that one just might finish this baby off.
And they say play to the final whistle. This offense took it to heart. Scoring.
Forget the kick. He's going to throw it. And he'll be smacked to the ground. Now they'll try to get another possession with an onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
And he's brought down after a nice game. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. One more play to pad the stats. These DBs going to give a little cushion. Looking to throw on first down. Shoots it to the left. And his 5th interception of the game, a miracle they haven't pulled him yet. The ball's free. He's stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field, seemingly at whip.